and thank you for joining us for the Jersey Shore Chamber of Commerce Platinum Partner Marketing Program overview. We're excited to offer you all of the benefits of being a Platinum Marketing Partner with us at the Jersey Shore Chamber, and we have a host of different presenters scheduled today to go through each of the elements with you, as well as the calendar of events. And I have to say, if you have signed up for this, then you're definitely taking the right steps towards marketing your business. I can confidently say that we are one of the only chambers that offers such an aggressive and comprehensive marketing program to all of our members. And we are very grateful to each and every one of you that signed up to be a partner with us this year. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our marketing co-chairs so that they can lead the charge and explain to you all the wonderful benefits that you get from signing up to be with our marketing program. Co-chairs, Adam and Allison.
I'll yield the floor to Allison to start the program off for us.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone. Yes, I echo Danielle's thoughts. Thank you so much for being here or tuning into the recording, because that means you've already made an investment in your business, an investment in the chamber, an investment in our marketing program, and are looking hopefully to get some success for yourself. And that's what our job here today is, to talk about how we can make sure this is a successful program for you. So, if you've signed up, it's great news. You already know the whole list, the nice big long list of all the things that you're going to get. I want to point out all the audiences that you're going to reach. You're going to reach attendees at our meetings on our sign. You're going to reach visitors to our website, to the Jersey Shore Chamber website, with your web advertisement and with our new web landing page for our platinum partners. You're going to be reaching our social media connections with your Facebook or Instagram posts. You'll also reach readers of the CoStar and Ocean Star newspaper when your logo is in our advertisements. You'll reach homes in the area through Valpak. And you're also going to reach listeners of 94.3 The Point. And new this year, we also are going to be reaching readers of Jersey Shore Scene, which is a Jersey Shore centered focus blog online. So those are all the people that you're going to be reaching with this program. And we're really happy to provide such a comprehensive package for those reasons. I want to highlight one quick thing on my end for your logo and artwork. That is going to be in your print advertisement and on the signs. This is one of our ads that we did last year, our Memorial Day weekend ad. Take a look at this. You can reference these. It's on the sign, it's online. If you need to see a copy, we can get you one. When you're thinking about preparing your logo, you have your sheet of requirements as far as specs for your logo, but take a look at some of the more successful ones, I think. And I think they're all successful. But one thing that I really like that a lot of people do is that they include their logo that's recognizable to their organization, but they also include contact information, whether it be a website or an address or a phone number of some sort. And then maybe some of the most successful people are willing to put their faces on their ads and help brand themselves individually as well. So when you're preparing your artwork for the print portions of the programs, keep those things in mind. I think some of those people are getting the most value with their logo. And you can see I'm not. I'm not willing to put my face on there yet, maybe someday. But I think that you want to think about the message that you want to send with your logo and think of it more as a billboard for your organization in this program. Any questions?
Thank you, Co-Chair Allison. Fantastic. I'm going to jump the program and go to Dr. Valerie Barba. She's going to unmute herself, and we're going to have her talk about maximizing Coffee Connector sponsorships and the opportunities to speak in front of others. Valerie. No, still muted.
Danielle may need to unmute her because she's the one who muted her to begin with.
No, we cannot hear you yet, Valerie. Sorry. There, now you're unmuted.
I thought I had unmuted myself before. Anyway, sorry about that. I can't hear you now at all. So as long as you can hear me. All right, that's all good? Okay. So thank you for inviting me to contribute today on this topic. I would have to say that it's really been a long time since I've been a weekly Coffee Connector person, and I can certainly tell the difference that how the Coffee Connector has worked for me. It's just that, you know, lately life has been very extraordinarily busy, but if you can carve out time for the Coffee Connector, it's a great way to do exactly what it's described to be called, and that's to connect. So I feel like, you know, 10 years ago or however long ago it was, where I was going very, very regularly, like weekly, we just made so many friends and so many connections and so many business contacts. And it was really very, very fruitful. Our goal would be really to try to at least be on some sort of a regular schedule. So I think it's all about managing, you know, time management, like anything else, would be to just fit it into your schedule somehow. It's just whether it's once a month or once every 2 weeks or once every 6 weeks, but some sort of regular schedule, because is really a time that a lot of members just work it into their business day, probably much more easily than we do. But we've done it before, so we can do it again. So basically, it's just really getting yourself out there to make the personal connections. And the Coffee Connector is like no other, because everybody's awake, alert in the morning, and ready for a productive day. It's at the start of the day. There are benefits to the other events as well. We may be more relaxed in the evening at an evening event, having completed our workday. But the beginning of the workday, I feel like, is especially productive because everybody's just already in the mindset of, you know, forward motion. And that's exactly what's happening. You're taking a little bit of time to start the day right, but then you're also in a momentum of forward motion. It's just a great way to, you know, just to get to know people. And I think that's the biggest thing, understand their business. And then you get a platform for yourself to, you know, put forth your business and what it is that makes you special and what you do and how you address, you know, people's needs through what your work is. So I just kind of brief, I just can't overemphasize how much of a benefit the Coffee Connector has been for us. It's been just, you know, just this plethora of great people that we've gotten to know and have had long-lasting relationships with, that have just sort of not only brought forth business connections, but personal connections. I really feel like lifelong connections with many of our folks that we commune with weekly at the Coffee Connector. That's basically it.
Amen to that, Dr. Barber. I agree wholeheartedly.
Adam, would I be able to jump in for 1 sec on that?
Yes, dear.
So if I could just piggyback off of what Valerie said for Coffee Connector as well, you know, one of the other marketing benefits of it, if you're sponsoring or speaking at the Coffee Connector with us, is your logo and your brand is getting out there to our audience then every week via the emails as well, right? So it's not just the audience that you're talking to in front of at the Princess Maria Diner in front of those 30 to 40, hopefully growing more and more people. Or the 30 seconds you get to speak when you introduce yourself. But if you're a speaker or a sponsor, there's several emails that go out over the course of the week prior to you getting up there and speaking. And then your logo is out there in front of every one of the email recipients weekly. And maybe it resonates with somebody differently today than it does tomorrow. And that's what's going to help you with your brand recognition and getting your message out there too. So I would encourage you to look at that and take advantage of what's included in your Platinum membership as far as being involved in Coffee Connector. But also it's very cost effective to add additional ones on throughout the course of the year.
Oh, that's excellent, by the way, Danielle. And it's so segues into Sherry Sika's part about radio. And something I love to talk about at the marketing committee is that I love this idea of +1, that you're going to do this one marketing tactic And then when you pair it with something else like a coffee connector speakership and maybe a couple of radio spots, that it's not so much the one tactic that matters, but all of it together and how they hit your consumers. So with that, I'll introduce Sherry, who's going to tell us about the radio opportunities we have.
I am so excited about this year because last year we kind of did it, right, Allison? It was new to us. We were trying to get everybody's spots in. This year it's even extra special because of the fact that I know that Adam didn't bring this part up, but we also are matching the radio spots on our brand new country station, which is 96.7 Cat Country and 104.1 Cat Country. So 104.1 Cat Country is more Ocean County, but is also Monmouth County on 96.7. So what happens is our area right here where you guys are, it kind of overlaps a little bit. So there's two stations, plus you're getting 94 to the point, which covers Southern Ocean. I know I'm using Northern Ocean. I was on another call, Northern Ocean and all of Monmouth. And the cool thing about that is you're not just running spots, getting lost in the mix. We're using Lou Russo, our morning show host, as he is the voiceover and he's also the live reads in the morning. And you know what? Running commercial spots are great. It's great to hear your business over and over again. So when it's time for that opportunity, you have that small window of opportunity that someone's going to Google you or search you and open up your website and then call you. We want to make sure that it's heard over and over again. But more importantly, when Lou Russo says, go to Vinny's Pizza, people go to Vinny's Pizza. They trust him. It's credible. They have a relationship with him. They hear him every day. They feel like they know him, like he's a friend of theirs. So that's what this program does for you, is it's giving you a little bit more than just radio. It's radio with a personality attached to it, which is what I love so much about radio, is when we have our we call them influencers now, but when you have our DJs, that's what we used to call them, right? Talk about your business naturally on air. It's a huge impact. It's huge. So that's what I'm so excited about this program the most, is that people who normally don't advertise on the radio now can with us. Now, honestly, radio is consistency and frequency. You want to be heard often, but still almost 200,000 people listen to 94.3 The Point radio station on a weekly basis. And and those are unique listeners. Those are not the same people listening over and over again. So it's a unique listener. So it really is a great program for you. We're going to help you with your scripts. We have some from last year that we will just use again, unless for some reason you want to tweak the script, no problem. It is 15 seconds. So we're attaching you to another advertiser. So there's 30 seconds, 15 of you, 15 of somebody else. And I'm going to play one for you guys to listen to that we used last year. Getting distracted. So in that 15-second spot, it's kind of like a name and claim, but a little bit more. So it's going to be your business, like let's say Dr. Kathy Banks, DDS, FACH, located in Barnegat, New Jersey, your local oral surgeon, bring back the smile to your life, something like that. So, we like to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, and use your tagline that people are familiar with. And, sometimes I get spots that are 20 seconds, we'll tweak them a little bit, but if it's over that, I'm going to have to send it back to you to kind of like revamp it a little bit. I can help a little bit. Allison helped last year and we really got a lot done that way. We're going to send you, if you haven't had one and you're new this year, we'll send you some examples to follow by. Can I share my screen so you guys can hear? How do I do that? Here's share screen. Is that working? Can you guys?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, I think Danielle Kidney, I think you have to make her.
Give her permission.
Yeah, that way I can play a couple spots that we ran last year that you can kind of hear what they sound like. Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet. No, there.
It's
There it
slow.
goes.
It's coming. Okay. So it's in my email. I just got some sent to me. A second. Okay, can you guys hear it too? That's another question.
Mr.
you
Shrimp,
hear it?
located in Belmar, is Jersey Shore's premium seafood restaurant and market, offering full dining, takeout, catering, a private party room, as well as their seafood market stocked daily with the best the shore has to offer. If you want great seafood, Mr. Shrimp is Shrimply the best. Maluli Asset Management, located in Wall Township, is a family of fee-only investment advisors and financial planners. As a fiduciary, they always act in the best interest of their clients. Visit them at maluni.net. That's maluni.net.
Okay, I like this one because this is the chamber one, right? No, wait, no, George Brown's. I got another one sent to me. Here's another one.
A proud member of the Jersey Shore Chamber of Commerce, Hink's Turkey Farm, family owned in Wall Township since 1938, providing natural, ready to cook and ready to eat products that are nutritious, high quality, and locally grown. Hink's Turkey Farm is talking homegrown, homemade goodness. Visit hinksfarm.com today. Made at the Beach is the Jersey Shore's premier cleaning service. They're local, reliable, and independently owned, serving residential and commercial clients. Visit online at madeatthebeach.com to schedule.
So there you go, guys. Little quick, I kind of get back there to stop sharing. How do I stop sharing?
On the top of your screen, you should be able to see a little
Yeah,
tab.
I got it. I used Microsoft Teams, a little different. All right, so if you guys like the spots that you had last year, we'll just rerun those. If you want a new spot, just let me and Allison know. We'll get a new spot in. And I think that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions about the commercial spot?
Sorry, I would like you to let them know just approximately how many words or sentences it is to get that into 15 seconds.
So it's about 40 words, give or take. You can get to 42 words. The 30-second commercials, 85. So let's say 42.
So if we haven't done this before, what's the best way for us to develop our brand new spot?
So what you're going to do is you're going to just email Allison and myself some copy points, things that you 100% want in the spot.
Okay.
And I'll create the copy and then we'll send it back to you for approval.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And then once it's produced, we like to send it back again just to make sure something's not, mispronounced.
Right.
Sometimes names are mispronounced. I'm gonna try when you send me this the script or the copy points. If there's anything that needs to be spelled out, spell it like it sounds, because it helps the DJs. It'll help Lou Russo pretty much
Sure.
say it correctly.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Excellent. Sherry, thank you so much. That was an outstanding presentation. I also want to, I'm going to turn it over to Danielle Kidney to talk to us about social media, but I want to, as a business owner, stress something, which is I've learned through the school of hard knocks when it comes to marketing, and that's resist the temptation to change your message completely every time you do a new ad set. Be consistent. If you're a concierge style risk management firm, then be a concierge style risk management firm every time you say that, and be consistent. And just because you're sick of hearing it doesn't mean that your people have heard it enough times. So with that, Danielle Kidney, talk to us about maximizing your social media posts.
Hi guys. So for our social media posts, we have a really great following on our Instagram, our Facebook, and our LinkedIn. Our Twitter, not so much, but Twitter kind of more for not businesses, just kind of social commentary. So while we do have a following, I don't think it's as important as Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. One of the things, obviously, with Instagram, you need an image. However, that image for Instagram and that image for Facebook, what pops more on Facebook doesn't necessarily pop more on Instagram. So depending on what message you want to get across, if on Instagram you want it to be just an image, a photo, anything like that, we can obviously put in the caption more of the words. If you want to do a Facebook post, sometimes people see the image but don't read the caption on Facebook. So you can put some text on there. We try not to do more than 20% because then Facebook's algorithm gets really picky and may or may not share it. So we do our best to make sure that we work with you to get what you want out there. Also, I'm going to delve a little bit into email blasts as well, because it's a really great way to reach out to over 1,600 contacts that we have in our database. That's members, community leaders, just members of the general public who want to be kept up to date on our events. And email is a great way to get out to people. We do different things with emails. You can either send us one flyer as a JPEG, PNG, or PDF, and we can then send that out. I highly recommend having a call to action, whether that is to sign up for an event you have coming up, sign up for a mailing list, some way to get in touch with your office or company. We also have another way that you can send us your logo, send us any images you would like to include, and the text that you would like to accompany it, and we will help set that up. All of our emails then will go to you as a proof before we send it out, just to make sure we're all on the same page and everything looks good. And making sure you have a catchy email subject, because Lord knows we all sit there on our phone just deleting emails as we go down. So if there's anything that you can put in there to really grab someone's attention, that would be awesome. That's really kind of it. I know LinkedIn, I'm still learning with the advertising and the posting, but we've grown a lot in the last month or so. We've gone from, I think it was like 150 followers to now up over 200, pushing towards 3. So that's awesome. And yeah, social media, if you're not on board yet, get on board. It's here to stay. It's not going away. Make sure you use this feature of your marketing package.
So that's excellent, Danielle. And I'm going to just say that the social media component of our media campaign is one of the sort of underappreciated wonders of what we do as a chamber. And Danielle is a valuable resource to us. But as a business owner, I'm going to speak plainly to everybody on the call and all those that will be watching the recorded version of this broadcast. She will not reach out and help you. You must reach out to her and start the process and say, hey, I'm a really good insurance guy, but I don't know anything about social media. Can you just help me? This is a couple ideas I have. What can we do? How do we do that? You got to give her something and she will make it into gold. And you've got to initiate the conversation. And all too often our ears get busy and we don't. So with that, what I wanted to do is I'm going to take the place of, if you could allow me to share, Danielle.
I am working on that.
Yep. Well, while you're doing it, I'll just talk about ValPack really quick. One of the other values you get is you get ValPack. You get 10,000 households, 2 zones, 1 mailing. It's a joint mailer. It's got a chamber message on it, and it's got our platinum partners on it. And I'm going to show you, if I'm allowed to, I want to try to show you the ValPack we did from last year. Nope, it's still saying disabled. That's okay. We'll move on. I don't want to take too much time. But here's the key. That mailer is going to be what it's called a triple stack. So it's basically a full page mailer that's going to come in the blue envelope. And for those of you that have retail direct businesses, you should really consider making your little section of it a coupon. If you have the opportunity to do a coupon, the insurance industry, we don't. We're regulated too much. We can't do coupons. But if you could turn your logo into a coupon, $5 off, 10% off, if you use this ad, whatever it is, it's a great way to track it. It's a great way to use it. And Lynn from ValPack will reach out to every platinum partner and give you the opportunity to buy a second insert for your business alone. So if you're a floor person and you want your own insert, she's going to give you a deep discount to get a second ad in the same mailer. And we say this consistently in the marketing committee. We are a laboratory for what works for you. Not every tactic is going to work for every business, but we give you to it at a pricing that you cannot possibly get if you do it on your own. Okay, I think I should be able to share the screen. Nope, still saying no. It's okay. We'll move on to the next point. And that is going to be our 2 newest members to our marketing Committee, Colleen Craig and Stephen Cass, to talk about the deadlines.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Colleen, you want to go ahead to start off?
Sure.
All right.
So you've made the investment in your business. You've bought the Platinum Marketing Package. Now it would be a shame if you missed out on some of the things that you can do with this package, right? So I don't know if I can share my screen. We'll see. Oh, it looks like I'm allowed to. Let me pull up the calendar. This is just really quickly. Can everybody see that?
Fantastic.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So coming up the end of April, beginning of May, there's a few deadline dates that you need to keep in mind. Your radio ad copy is due on the 25th. If you look down the bottom, it'll tell you exactly what you need. As Sherry said before, send it to her. About 25 words, 25 to 40 words for a 15-second spot. And it has her email address. A little bit later, we have the logo that goes on the sign and goes in the Coast Star and the Ocean Star. That has to be sent to Kathy at Kathy Smith Designs. She's the one who's putting that all together. And it has the specs down below, if you can see, of what exactly she needs, what format, what size, things like that. The Val Pack, which was talked about a little bit as well, goes to Lynn Schaefer, and that specs for that. I'm going to turn it over to Steve. He's going to do the rest of these. Some of them do have deadlines. Others are more, when you would like to run it. Don't let those go by either. You want to make sure that you take advantage of everything that you're paying for.
Yeah.
Steve?
Yep. Thank you, Colleen. And I want to put it out there. Colleen put this graphic together. I think it's phenomenal. I did not do this. All the credit goes to her. The e-blast social media post content and reaching out about that and getting that piece started. You got to have the email subject line, the links in there, your call to action, your CTA, and any social captions you wanted to include. That is due on the 13th of May, correct? So 13th of May, that has to be in. And those are going over, I believe who's that being sent to, Colleen? That's
the banner ad goes to Dave. That's what's due on the 13th. And then the e-blast is, I believe, Danielle, Adam, jump in here, but I believe that's whenever you want it to go out.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Danielle can accept it at any point during the calendar year. But think about, like Danielle Wallow had said before, think about what month you're going to be doing your Coffee Connector sponsorship and figure out a way that it makes sense to do it around that time. It's really a great way to +1 it.
Absolutely. And then, definitely for your Coffee Connector speakership, definitely want to schedule that with, sending an email to info@jsccnj.com. Makes it easy enough. We'll schedule that time and get that going. But these marketing deadlines are crucial. It's so that we can stay on track, so that you can stay on track. And, so hitting those deadlines is really important. Coming up soon, and I'm not sure if I can talk too much about this, but coming up soon, there's going to be some additional training that's going to be provided to all the members of the chamber. And we're going to work with Evelyn to develop that content, call it video content, and make those deadlines and structured pieces and walking you through the process of being a good chamber member will be coming out soon. And so for our platinum partners here on the call today and tuning into the recording, it's really crucial to stay on track and meet those deadlines. Thank you for your time. That's really it. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you, Colleen and Stephen. I'm done with my portion. I'm going to turn it over to Allison Manzer and Evelyn to close our program. Just remember, the reason we call it a campaign is, if you think in terms of the old expression, a military campaign denotes having like multiple armies attacking from different ways. And think in those terms. Think of these tactics as your armies. Use them together to accomplish a common goal. Allison, Evelyn.
I would just add that I know that for first timers, all these deadlines can be a little bit overwhelming. Thank you, Colleen, for putting it in a calendar format for us. Don't let them overwhelm you. Take them one at a time. Reach out to the contact people related to each item, or to Adam or myself directly if you need help or guidance on any of the tactics. And look at your calendar, like Adam said. I kind of peeked over here and thought, oh, I think I probably want to do a coffee connector in early May. Let me go ahead and think about getting that on the calendar. And like Adam's saying, and maybe I'll do another, either the email blast or a social media post around that time as well. So think about what works well for your business and what's going to be the most beneficial for you. And don't let the long list of deadlines overwhelm you. Take it one thing at a time and reach out to those of us who are working on each item. We're happy to help you. We've come up with plenty of commercials, logos, ideas for coffee connectors. We're happy to help in any way we can.
Sherry?
Allison, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
So when you do email me any copy points for your commercial spot, please copy Allison because she's awesome. I'm like, Allison,
We
I
tag
can't
team.
find it. She's like, I got it. I got it. Allison
You tag
is-
team. I'll
so
build out this
organized.
schedule, and then Sherry works her commercial writing magic.
Mhm. We get it done.
Anything we missed, Ev?
I'm sorry, what?
I said anything we missed, Evelyn? Do you want to add?
No,
anything?
you didn't miss anything. You guys
Okay.
are amazing. So I just want to put it out there to say that this is just a sprinkling of our members, and this chamber is very fortunate to have these smart business entrepreneurs that volunteer their time to the chamber in order to help all of you and help your businesses grow. So we are a very lucky organization. I have great help in my office with the wonderful Danielle, who's an amazing multitasker, and having her do all this social media portion of it too is very big for our chamber to be able to have that. So the other thing is that if you need help paying for your campaign, if it's something you don't want to put out right up front, you always can call our office and talk to me, and there's always a way to work out a payment plan throughout the year to help you budget a little bit better for your business. Just to let you know, our office and the chamber is working not only to help you network, but help grow your business. Chambering is our new word, right, Adam?
That's correct.
We're chambering, and it's not just networking. No other chamber does what we do. We've created this marketing package for everybody. We've produced the map, which is also some of you are part of, and that is all finished up with sales, and that goes out 15,000 copies in the Northern Ocean and Southern Monmouth area and beyond. So I'm just very appreciative to have the volunteers I have, the board members I have that have helped us make these programs for all of your businesses. And I really thank everyone for taking the time to explain all the different aspects. The final thought is that when you're doing your logo, remember that it's going to be pretty much the same logo on the Valpak, on the meeting sign. So it's not like you have to recreate the wheel. You can create one logo and use it on the meeting sign, use it on Valpak. It's going to go in the newspapers and so forth.
Awesome. And with that, I'll ask Danielle Kidney to stop the recording. And anybody can unmute. And if someone has a personal question or related to their business